I'm joined by Dr. Jack Orr, who's a GP who's been using Attend Anywhere very successfully. And Jack, in the other videos, we've talked about how you use it with care homes, how you've set the practice up, but actually there's some additional functionality that you find really useful as a practice.
Yes, so thank you, Rebecca. So one of the other things that we've used, apart from sort of waiting area for patient, sort of direct patient contacts, we use meeting rooms. So previously we've got a management team where every Friday we have a management meeting, and as I sort of said earlier, we've got 6 sites and 1 central office where we'd wait for everyone to get together. People have to finish clinics early, have to start clinics late if they've got commitments, and we'd sort of traipse across town, sometimes on a Friday afternoon, just in the midst of school run or traffic, and it was really not particularly productive and rushed, and we didn't have that time. So we started using meeting rooms as a way of virtually meeting and getting some of that work done, saving the face-to-face stuff to much more enjoyable and softer sort of issues, if you like, because it's still important to connect. So we've got a variety of waiting rooms. So the management team, we basically meet, talked about an MDT. So we've done our gold standard framework end of life meetings using that with our local hospice and district nursing team. We've started doing that with our integrated care team, with district nursing team and the social work team. And we've also set up, so one of our care homes has got a farmhouse virtual visiting. So in this current climate with the coronavirus, which is very topical, the care home had to stop all external visitors. And we offered a visiting room for family, staff and residents to still connect with their loved ones, irrespective of where they are in the country, and still to connect in terms of visiting. So we've given them access. The manager and the team at the care home have got a tablet that they use to connect residents with their family and loved ones.
That sounds brilliant.
I'm expecting a outstanding at the next visit.
GPs don't have CQC to worry about.
So the other thing they've also started doing is the social care reviews. So we're often trying to get a social care review with a social worker, next of kin, resident, and maybe a district nurse and the care home sort of team. It's often sort of trying to book people into 3, 4, 5 diaries is really difficult. Whereas actually we can use quite a lot of the virtual stuff in order to get fact gathering and non-contentious stuff out of the way very quickly, freeing up the time that when you do meet face-to-face, it's a much more meaningful time where difficult discussions or important matters need to be seen face-to-face. So that's required a cultural change from all sides, but I think that's definitely a positive thing.
And how many people can you have in a meeting room? Because there are number limits on it, I understand.
Yeah. So I think we tried as much as 5, but I think it's supposed to be 4 or 5 teams. So you might have district nurses sitting with the palliative care nurses as one group. So whilst they're 2 professionals, basically they dial in as one group. So you'd see sort of 4 windows or 5 windows, and you can present and screen share, much like sort of Microsoft Teams as well. But the links, so the slight difference with these links, they can be static links, but you can also reset those links. So for example, an MDT this month, if you have a safeguarding one, you may need to, you can reset and generate a new link that's unique for your next safeguarding one. So
you can have those one-time only links if you're discussing really confidential stuff that you don't want to risk anyone else joining. That's really helpful to know.
So we've got some that we make available when we send a link out. People can. So we've got ad hoc team meetings if we just want to sort of You know, if we've got people that we just say, look, let's just catch up on video. So prior to having Microsoft Teams or Zoom and, you know, a load of these other things, we use this as a way of connecting with people very quickly. We just send a link out, an SMS, click on it. Again, you don't need to download an app, you don't need an account, you know, there's none of these things. It's basically all paid for without any great problem. And we do that. And again, we with another practice that's about 40-50 miles away, we use this as a way of connecting to the team there, because we can't be sort of going back and forth on a regular basis.
Brilliant. And I can see in the Welsh context where practices work together in clusters, actually, as long as there's not too many different people trying to join, this could work well in that setting as well.
Yes.
So your equivalent would be the PCN. What happens if you try and join more than 5 people?
You know what? I don't think we've tried that. So I have asked. So we've not gone beyond that.
Yeah.
We've not gone beyond
very
that.
sensible if that's the capacity of the system. And when I send out a meeting invite with something like Teams or Skype, it also generates a phone number. Is there a phone number associated with these, or is it purely an online connection?
Yeah, I think, no, it's only, so if you look there, management team, you can either enter the team or copy a meeting room link to share across. I think there's only a online, so there's no, I don't know if you'll still see that. I don't think you'll be able to see that. No, it doesn't generate any telephone options or anything like that.
That's useful to know. So if you are meeting in a more rural area where people will be joining who simply cannot get broadband or a 3G connection, you probably still do want to continue using Skype or Teams.
Yes.
But stay on trend and look at Teams. I can see it being a really good option.
Yes.
Is there anything else we should know about the use of meeting rooms and how your practice uses them?
No, I mean, you can do screen shares. We do some presentation. We do some teaching. And that's about it really. Nothing. It just does what it says.
Great.
No sort of massive bells and whistles. Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks.